All right, boys and girls. We're going to talk about, finding the arc and the central angle measures. Okay. And I look at these kind of problems as puzzles. So the best way to start this is, just fill in what is given to you. And very important to understand that it says here ZW and VX are diameters, which will help us solve this circle and all the measures on the other side. So first thing we need to do is insert all our givens. So in circle P, measure of angle WPX is equal to 28 degrees, and the measure of angle ZPY is equal to 38 degrees. ZW and VX are diameters. So find each measure. Okay, so the measure of angle WPX equals 28. So WPX is right here. So it's telling us that it's 28 degrees. Okay. Okay. The measure of angle ZPY, which is here, okay, is 38 degrees. Okay. And that's all the given angles that are given to us. And the only thing that's important is ZW and VX are diameters. Okay, and that's very important because these two, the ones in the blue, they form vertical angles and it will help us solve. I mean, you can start filling it in, but let's just go down what we need to do so we don't really have to fill them in. Okay, so the first problem it's asking us is number one, measure of angle YZ. So YZ, measure of arc angle, sorry, the arc. So that means it's the outside over here. So the measure of angle Y, the measure of arc angle YZ, see when you're doing central angles, is going to be the same as your angle here. So 38 degrees, it's going to be 38 degrees by the theorem of central angles. So that we found out. It's 38 degrees, so we can fill that in. Measure of angle VZ, arc angle VZ, is going to be, first we need to find out here what that is. And by vertical angle theorem, it's going to be 28 degrees. So measure of arc angle VZ is going to be 28 degrees. Okay. Measure arc angle WX, which is here. That's another one. It's going to be 28 degrees, right? Because this is 28 degrees. So that's going to be 28 degrees. All right. Measure of angle VPZ. So VPZ. Let's look for it. VPZ. So that's here. And we know by the vertical angle theorem, it's 28 degrees. So the next problem is XPY. Okay, and to figure measure angle XPY, which is here, okay, we need to actually figure out how to do this. But we know that ZW goes right down the middle, okay, of the circle, which is our diameter. So that means a rotation of 180 degrees Okay, so we already know two of the angles. So 180 degrees minus 38 minus 28. Okay, these two angles. So the measure of angle XPY is going to be 180 minus 38 minus 28, 114 degrees. Okay. Next is the measure of arc angle WYZ. So WYZ, W, so W to Y here. I'm going to use a different color. W, I'll use green. W, Y, and Z. So we already know that that's the diameter, and it's going to give us 180 degrees. Measure of arc angle XY, so it's going to be here. This is going to be the measure of arc angle XY. Okay, so that's going to be 114 by the central angle measures. Okay, measure of arc angle VXC. So use green, VXC. So V to X, since that's our diameter, is going to be 180 degrees. And to Z, all we need to do is add the 2. So 180 plus 114 plus 38 is going to give us 332 degrees. Okay. Measure of angle ZXY. Z. So Z to X and Y. Okay. So Z to W is 180. We know that. Okay. W to X, so it's going to be 180 plus 28 W to X, and then X to Y is going to be 114, which equals 322 degrees. Okay, and finally, measure of angle VPW. So measure of angle VPW. So it's this angle right here. All right, and that creates a vertical angle. So all you need to do is add 114 plus 38, which gives us 152. 152 degrees. That's it. You solved everything here by just using the central angle measures and finding their arc.